I just never know, I'm sure.
No, it's not.
Jesus.
Excuse me, I'm a little nervous, so I'm going to have to read my speech. But since it's an icebreaker, I think you'll understand. Hi. My name is Jesus, and I'm happy, grateful, and honored to be the newest member of Concord Toastmasters. My dad says it's the best club anywhere, and let's face it, he should know. I was born away in a manger, and you might find this hard to believe, but I literally had no crib for a bed. But hey, it was soft. Apparently there was no vacancy at the Holiday Inn, but as most of you know, I'm not one to complain. While I'm thinking about it, I never had a chance to thank those three wise guys for the incense on my first birthday. I still use frankincense when I meditate, when I have folks over for wine. Speaking of which, how is the wine this evening? I'm not one to toot my own horn, but you have to admit it. It's a few notches above the Concord city water that was in those bottles earlier. Someone told me in a few minutes, someone asked me a few minutes ago, no, someone told me a few minutes ago that we're running a little short on fish and bread. I told him it wasn't a problem. What I actually said was that he was preaching to the choir. Or is it singing to the choir? I always get confused on that one. Sometimes when I find myself in a dilemma like that, I remind myself of that insightful bumper sticker, WWJD. What would Joanne do? I don't want to embarrass her, but she is one of our smarter children. Talk about irony. Just the other day, I saw another bumper sticker that asked, what would I do? Well, folks. My childhood was pretty normal, even though some of the kids at school would occasionally taunt me over the silly notion that I was holier than thou. The trouble all started one day in PE when a stray volleyball ended up in the pool and I walked over to get it. I swear to Dad, the next time this happens, I'm swimming after that ball. Sorry, was the grammarian listening?
Yes.
Just a reminder, if the grammarian's here, I once heard someone say, judge not, lest ye, well, you know the rest of it. Where was I? Oh yeah. I started working as a carpenter when I was 12. We didn't have unions or child labor laws back in the year 012. I love building things, but actually got fired from one job when the boss accused me of meditating past my lunch break. Dad, bless him, for he knew not what he did. Around 25, I quit the carpenter biz and went on the road as an inspirational speaker and personal coach. I must share with you that this was the greatest time in my life. Eventually, I even had my own posse that hung out with me and helped me to spread the word. There was no Google or Facebook back then. It was strictly word of mouth. I can't begin to tell you how fulfilling it was for me to bring a little light in the lives of so many people, not to mention the way and the truth. Back then we didn't have GPS, we just had GPW. God points the way. Now don't get me wrong, it wasn't always glittering stars and mystical moments, no sir. There were times when I just wanted to give up and get on the next bus back to heaven. But then one day it hit me like a bolt of lightning. Actually, it was a bolt of lightning. Pop is such a kidder. But I digress. After I humbly made the decision to make myself my own personal savior, things definitely started to look up. Now, you might think that that was a bit grandiose of me, but trust me, it was all his idea. I tell you, it's a little awkward having a father who's right all the time, and I mean all the time. But Dad, bless him, he's my father, and I'll always love him like a neighbor. God bless you, Dad. I mean, go bless yourself. Jesus Christ. Yes? It's like confusing being me sometimes. Anywho, I just wanted to break the ice and thank everyone for making my birthday such a groovy wingding every year. I love the whole lit up tree thing and the songs. Silent Night still puts a tear in my eye. Call me a sentimental fool, but I think serenading Dad is the best way to celebrate my birthday. Every holiday, for that matter. To be honest with you, I think, and please forgive me if I offend anyone, this is just my humble opinion, the exchanging present thing has gotten way out of control here, okay? It wasn't meant to be stressful or, excuse me, a shot in the arm for a precarious economy. I vaguely remember somebody saying, who was it? Oh yeah, it was me. It's better to give than to receive. Gift cards? Okay, I'll admit it, I'm guilty too, but don't you think we can put a little more of our heart into this age-old tradition? I'll try if you will. Like I said, outside of prayer and meditation, music, in my humble opinion, is the best way to celebrate the holidays. Me and the guy upstairs are touched every time someone even attempts to honor. I don't have access to my phone. So me and the guy upstairs are touched by every time someone even attempts to honor the heavens, whether it's with a symphony or a simple song. We still can't get our head around rap music, but we're keeping an open mind, or a beginner's mind, as my children, Rick and Debbie, like to put it. Of course, me and Dad never play favorites, but I have to say right here that Debbie was really paying attention when we composed the bumper sticker that says, "Scatter kindness." Thanks, Deb. Keep up the good work, and try to be patient with Rick. He's doing the best he can. Or so he thinks. Oops, there goes the red light. Just let me say thank you once more and remind all of you that I'm here for you. Even though I don't have an open door policy for reasons that go beyond the scope of this icebreaker, trust me, all you have to do is knock, and the door will be open. Madam Toastmaster.